Welcome back to another video, guys. Super excited about this one. Like, this has probably been my most anticipated board this year thus far. If you can't already tell, it's Exway, the Exway Wave. Here we go. This is Exway's answer to the short board. This has been rumored to be coming for quite a while. They've just done the Flex. All the Flex pre-orders are going out. I know it's starting to make their way to everyone's houses. First batch and second batch. They obviously had a few issues with transportation and a few companies holding onto the boards for too long. They've got that sorted now. I think they moved to FedEx or DHL, one of the two. This is coming very soon. Maybe even by the time you're watching this, it's already launched. I'm not sure. I know they've got a date in July that this is going to be launched. They're making the parts right now. So here it is, the Exway Wave. I'm going to pull it straight out of the box. This looks absolutely beautiful. Now, what's in the box? It's the standard stuff. You got your charger, your T-tool, and remote control. Grab the remote, that's the important part. Close it up. Gone. There it is. This is the Exway Wave. Now, it comes in obviously two variants. You've got your hub motors and your Riot 2, your belt drive. Beautiful deck shape. Nice little wheel cutouts, little wheel wells there to allow for slightly bigger wheels if you want to. Those now famous, or I call famous because they're my favorite, Trist trucks on the front and rear. Removable battery. Everyone wants to see this. Now, I haven't tried this yet because I've literally just taken it out of the box. I've just noticed as well, it's got a kicktail puck to protect that wood, which is awesome, and it's transparent. Now, I've seen a video how you do this. Apparently you push this button here and you slide. Wow, okay. So there's your battery. So simple. On button, charger port, all your connections there. Now, these things here are rubber. Underneath here are solid steel guides, which is going to hold that battery in nice and tight. And that's what holds the battery in, that solid steel clamp. So nothing's going to fall out of there. Well, I've got you up nice and close. Here are the rubber mounts I was just telling you about, as you can see. And under there is the solid steel brackets, which hold that battery in. Let's see if we can put this back on as easy as it comes off. So lined up with the clamps, straight in there. Maybe you have to push this down. There we go, so down and in. So push it down and in, and that locks into place. Now there is no movement in that at all. Movement is your worst nightmare when it comes to replaceable batteries. Any sort of even millimeter movement is just going to wear and make things fall off. Right, let's turn it on. So once again, always as per Exway, turn that on, board turns on automatically. Now, my favorite thing about this board, tail light. Can you see it on the camera? I'll bring it closer. So when you brake, the brake light comes on. And at night time, when that board's up the other way, it actually lights up that whole transparent tail puck here, which looks really nice. Now also, you can change all the settings on this in the app. So you watch this when I accelerate slowly. Faster. But you can change all those settings. So that's accelerating, brake. You can make the brake light flash and do all these different patterns. The other thing you may have noticed, now this doesn't come standard, it is an optional extra, but after seeing them, I highly recommend you get them. The headlights. Now you just double click the gear button, and there are your headlights. Now these are 4 super bright LEDs. I'm not sure what the lumens are, they're not on the spec sheet anywhere, but they are very bright. I was really surprised how bright they were. Right, let's have a look at the specs really quickly. Now about this board, top speed of 23 miles per hour. It'll go up a 25% hill gradient. The range they reckon is around 15 miles, so that's about 24 kilometers. Again, with my weight, we'll probably get under 20, I reckon. Only weighs 6.9 kilos, which we'll test in a second. You're looking at 430 watt hubs. I believe the motors are the 750 watt with the max 1500 watt on the Riot. The battery's 216 watt hours. They are going to release a travel friendly one, so you can just clip out the big battery, clip in your small one, take it on a plane. 3mm shock absorbing grip tape, as I mentioned. The Trist trucks at the 45-degree angle, 7-inch, IP53 waterproof rating. 3-hour charge time with the standard charger, or only 1 hour 15 with the fast charger. So again, if you're going on group rides and you're doing big distances, you might want to get that fast charger option. Yeah, that's the specs. Now let's have a quick look at this. Just got my measuring tape here. Not very scientific, but you'll get an idea. Okay, so that is 30 inches on the dot. So 30 inches long. Where your rear foot goes, just directly above the rear wheels, you're looking at a smidge under 9 inches. Up here, 8 inches on the nose. In the middle, just a smidge, 2 millimeters over 9 inches. So it's a nice, proper shortboard. 3 inches shorter than the Evolve Stoke, which is really not a short board, it's a mid-range board. Now, I'm just going to measure this weight. They say 6.9 kilos. Here we go. There you go. So it's exactly 7 kilos. So 100 grams out on that. That could be because of the battery case. Excuse me. It could be down to the battery case. This is not the final battery case. They said, do I want to wait for the finalized battery case, which is a slightly different material? But I said, no, send me the board as soon as possible. Everything else about the board is exactly how it will ship, except for just this material on yours. Yours will be a much smoother, a bit more of a shine. Right. So what have we talked about? We've talked about the brake lights, the length, the weight, the front lights, the removable battery, the hub motors. We'll definitely do a Riot kit on this as well. They're going to send that over as soon as they can. Let's look at the speeds really quickly. I'll come over here so you can see the camera while I do it. Okay, let's have a look at this. So this speed mode 1. So 8 kilometers an hour as standard. Speed mode 2, oh, get rid of that. Speed mode 2 is 15 kilometers as standard. Gear 3, 24 kilometers as standard. Now gear 4, you notice those gears are nice and big as well. That's a change since the Flex. There we go, 39 kilometers per hour in gear 4. And again, all of this is customizable. And all of this is customizable in the app. So you can change your acceleration, your braking curve, your light modes, everything about it. All right, let's go ride this board before it rains. I'm super excited to try this. As I said, this is the one I've been really anticipating this year. Ever since I heard the rumor that they were bringing out a shortboard, it doesn't disappoint so far. It's just really nice. As we always say though, the proof is in the pudding. So let's find a helmet, let's go find some roads, and let's put it to the test. See you out there. All right, guys, here we go on the first ever ride on the Exway Wave. First time I've ever ridden it. Show you these wheels, they are brand new. They are unused. We'll start off in speed mode 1. I know it's a little bit boring, but I just like to see. Ooh. Okay, first thing I need to say, the deck has a really deep concave, like a really deep. Trucks are nice. Now I haven't adjusted any of the settings from the factory. And just like the Flex, this would be perfect for an absolute beginner or child. There's very little acceleration, top speed of 7 kilometers per hour. So we're going to go to speed mode 2 now. Should be a little bit more exciting, I assume. Ooh. And just remember, this is the hub. The Riot is on the way. It's leaving China today or tomorrow, so we should have that in about a week or so to test, which will be very, very exciting. A big thanks to Exway for sending me this test out and tell you guys about it. Okay, so let's look at speed mode 2 now. Just get off these cobblestones. Oh. All right, speed mode 2 again, nice and smooth. And we're sitting on 14 kilometers per hour. It's 14. There's those lights on, lights off. It's nice that you can do the full control from the remote control. Okay, I'm gonna go to speed mode 3 now. So a bit more kick now to it. Yeah, lots more, okay. So just like the Flex, the third speed mode I think is going to be your speed mode you spend most of your time in. It's very predictable. It's not too kicky, not too strong. Not going to throw you off the back like some of the old short boards. Okay, so top speed in third speed mode for me and my weight, 100 kilos, is 20 kilometers per hour. Okay guys, I just want to really quickly show you this drive system on the Wave. It is different from the Flex and the X1 Pro. So you can see there, and that's because it's got those built-in rear lights, brake lights and so on. So as I mentioned, this is hot swappable. So 4 bolts, I assume. We'll have to find out. Takes it straight off, put your Riot on, which is your dual belt drive. It's going to give you a lot more torque and probably make it climb the hills a lot stronger as well. Just want to mention that this is definitely swappable, but definitely different. Definitely a different setup from the X1 Pros, but even the Flex. So I thought I might have been able to put the Flex drive on this, but I can't. So it's definitely coming from China today or tomorrow, so it should be here within hopefully about a week and a half. Okay, so 4th speed mode is definitely where it's at. This thing is a lot more power. Again, I haven't changed any of the settings in the app, so I can still change and put up all the accelerations for speed mode 3 and 2 and so on. But speed mode 4 is definitely delivering the goods. Got my standard little hill test here. We'll go up now, see how it goes. You can see this is quite steep. We're going to come to almost a stop, complete the stop. And yeah, this accelerates here without a problem at all. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, 25 up there is very, very respectable. That's better than a lot of the longboards that I've tested. Most of them get to about the 20 mark, so that's very, very good. Okay guys, I'm gonna flip you around now and just show you a little brake test. This is a steep little hill we just came up. I don't expect that to completely stop me. I'm gonna stop by the end pole there. So in 3 seconds, 3, 2, 1, brake. Oh, nice and sharp. Nice and sharp. We're gonna stop by the path, pretty much. Okay, so that's not bad. There's the board there. There's the pole on a hill. Let's just paste that out really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's probably about 11 meters. That's not too bad for a downhill. And again, I haven't adjusted any of the brake settings yet. Just coming around here to my favorite part of Sydney. I'm gonna spin you around and show you. Sydney Harbour Bridge. Looking straight over at Sydney Opera House. Bit of an overcast day today, but still pretty beautiful. Alright guys, so we've made to the first about 4 kilometers on the board. So far, so good. This thing is living up to its promises. I've tried a couple of times to do a top speed test, but there have been either police or roadworks, so unfortunately we haven't done that yet. Top speed so far has been around 32 kilometers per hour, but it's definitely got a lot more to give. Right, first big question, and I get asked this a lot whenever I review a shortboard. Is this better than the Meepo Mini 2 ER? 100% yes. The feel to the board, the weight to the board, the controls of the board, everything about this board is just more refined. And I'm saying that because I had the Meepo Mini 2 ER and it just wasn't that great. The next big question is this better than other shortboards on the market? You know, I would struggle to compare it to the Evolve Stoke just because the Evolve Stoke is so much bigger. It's a completely different ride feeling to it. Plus it has double kingpin trucks. But I think once we get the right system on this, I think this will definitely give the Stoke a run for its money in raw power. In comfort, this thing is very, very comfortable. So we've just done about 4K. My feet aren't sore, there's no vibrations whatsoever. Really, really enjoying the quality of the ride so far. And just so you know, we've done, so done about 4.5K and we've still got 90% battery. So again, this will obviously drain faster when it gets lower, But again, this has got the Sony VTC6 cells in it, so it's got the good Sony cells, not the 4s, which are the lower quality with the smaller discharge. And it's in a 10S 2P configuration. And again, you can just slide it out and chuck a new one in. The battery is very light. If you are going for a big ride, carry a spare one, there's no issues at all. Okay guys, we're going to keep riding. We're going to head back towards the car, see if we can get some more footage, see if we can get a top speed test. If we can't get the top speed test today, we'll definitely do it in the coming week, and we'll do a special video just the top speed tests and maybe do some hill climbing tests as well, where we compare to a couple of other boards. All right, the next thing we need to discuss is the kicktail. And I can tell you right now, it is very, very usable. There are some short boards out there where it doesn't have enough kick, or it's just not long enough, and you come up to cracks and you try to lift that front, and it's very, very difficult. Then you have other boards like the Evolve Stoke, which has a really nice tail. It's a good length, good angle, but it's got this, I call it a really sort of disconcerting little bit of flex to it. And it's fine if you're not trying to lift the front wheels off the ground, but I find that just the way the weight sits on that board, and once if you go to put a bit of weight on that back foot and you feel that flex, you worry it's going to snap. It never has, and I'm assuming it never will. It's a very strong board. This tail doesn't have any of that flex, so I feel very confident just putting all my weight onto the tail to lift up those front wheels. Now I'm going to try and show you what I'm talking about this tail. It's going to turn you upside down now. There's no flex in that tail, so when you push down, it's instantaneous. It doesn't feel stretchy or flexy, I guess is the right way to describe it. And that's really, really good, personally. Let's end the video there. Chapter 1, Exway Wave. First thoughts, first impressions, awesome, very cool board. Very, very good power for a dual hub. Very usable kicktail. Don't brush my hair today, excuse me. Awesome addition of the rear lights and optional front lights. Great that you can turn the front lights on with the remote, just double click and they come on. Power, wheels, very, very nice. No rattles from that swappable battery, so I thought there could have been the potential for some rattles. It's very, very snug in there, the way they've done it with that nice metal clamp which goes down and then the battery sort of goes click and clicks in, holds it very, very tight. It's also got the additional rubber on either side over that steel, which I think will probably take away any rattles that do sort of sneak their way in. Trucks, I love the Trist trucks off the Exway Flex. I would be disappointed if they hadn't have used the Trist trucks. That 45-degree angle truck is just perfect for this board. My only thing I would say personally for me is I want the Riot. I'm not a hub fan. There's a reason I didn't like the Meepo Mini 2 ER. It's because it was hub, very, very thin hub. These ones are definitely not as thin as that. Let me just lift it up and show you. These are probably twice as thick, to be honest. Just bounce it up here so it doesn't roll away. No, where do I put it? Here we go. So I'll just show you those wheels really quickly. Spin you around. So a lot thicker, probably about 3 mil thicker than the Meepo Mini. Probably the only thing I don't really like about it, and that's just purely my personal opinion. Some people love hubs. They love it being nice and quiet. I found myself today constantly telling people, excuse me, because it's that quiet, it's crazy. The built-in lights in the front, there's optionals, get them 100%. We'll do a nighttime test, maybe this video, depending on the weather. It's supposed to rain tonight and then rain for a whole week. If I can get out and do a nighttime test tonight and just show you the lights in the darkness, I will. Otherwise, I might just do an Instagram post, so just check out my Instagram for that information. The battery goes in and out very, very easily. As I showed you on my table, I won't do it here because it's rough rock and it'll scratch up the board. I showed you on the table at home. If you missed it, just scroll back to the beginning. Yeah, and what should I say? So we've done about 10K and we're on 69% battery. And that's going up a couple of hills, trying to get a couple of top speed tests, and we're in speed mode 4 for 95% of the ride. So I think the battery on this is going to hold out very, very nicely. The next video we do will be the full range test. So watch out for that. So guys, let's wrap up this first ride of the Exway Wave. What do I give it? Two massive, I can't even do it, I'm holding my selfie stick. 2 massive thumbs up. There's this is definitely my new, whoa, bird almost got me. This is my new favorite shortboard for sure. Didn't mention the concave on the deck, at the table, on the deck. Just want to show you this. See if I can get you down to the right angle. You see that? That nice deep concave. Really holds the feet nicely. It's not as aggressive as obviously the Exway Flex, more like the traditional skateboards with that nice deep concave. Yeah. All right guys, that's in the video there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you have, please like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that stuff. We've got another giveaway coming up very, very shortly. I'll announce it next week. If it's not raining, we'll try to do a video and we'll announce what the next giveaway is. It's a really good one. You need to be in it to win it, so make sure you watch. Until then guys, don't forget, always wear a helmet, skate safe, and we will see you on the next video.